I mean, we don't have to explore that too much, but you said something that really strikes a chord with me because, see a lot of these creatives and entrepreneurs and comedians and artists are like, I would never be in like a soul crushing corporate job. And I'm like, shut up. People have a time and a place for that. And
Absolutely.
they do that. And I worked for 10 years in Accenture and it made me who I am. And sure, I web surfed and I was miserable a lot, but I wouldn't trade a single day because I learned from that. And I learned what I didn't want to do. But the beauty of that is, I feel a lot of us whether Ernst & Young or KPMG or Accenture, whatever, when we're in corporate and we don't really see the fruits of our labor, like on a spreadsheet or a PowerPoint, and then it goes off into the ether.
Yeah. Right.
But when you actually do something tangible,
exactly.
like make tacos or do a live show or a teddy bear or make guacamole, and you see that, I feel like we've been longing for that, and you feel like you are doing some bit of real work.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean? It's tangible. It's in front of you. And did you kind of have like the moment when you were making those?
That's exactly that's the crux of the entire thing. Is that when you're actually in a corporation, you're siloed into one division of something, and you have a title that makes you sound like you're doing something really important. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you're disconnected from the end result of this whole thing.
Sure.
When you're actually doing food or what you're doing, I mean, you can directly do a show and see people like laughing at the comedy that you things you wrote the previous day. What we do, I mean, of course now the business is a bit bigger, so I don't get my hands dirty like making guacamole and stuff. Sure. I mean, but I love that part of it,
Yeah.
So, that's the difference, is that you get to see the results of what you're doing immediately. You get to you feel gratification immediately for work that you've done, no matter how hard it is. In the restaurant industry, when we first started with catering, and I used to go to parties till like 5 a.m. and personally be there at the parties. I mean, so much so that when I was there, most of the people would just say, come and like drink with us, and I mean, it was just one of those things. But being there till 5 a.m, waking up, coming back, packing everything up, waking up at 9 a.m. to do another party the next morning. I mean, you're physically exhausted,
of course,
but you're so satisfied, deeply. Yeah. Like you come back and you just crash in your bed, but you have this feeling of just immense satisfaction.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.